Hey, Slash Lady Buckaroos, how the heck are you? Welcome to late night, later than I hope, man. It's one of those nights. Worked a little later, and I had to get home, take a shower. My old bones were hurting. When I do the Fridays and Saturdays are long days because you run solo all day, the whole shift, and I don't mind doing Fridays, but when I do the Fridays and Saturdays together, man, that hurts an old man. That hurts an old man, man. But I am off tomorrow, so I thought I'd get on here and do a video with y'all if anybody's still awake. Ah, bear with me. I'm having issues with my tablet here for some reason. Oh shit! I don't know what the problem is here. That was weird. Anyways, let me set this down for a second and just pick something up here. Picked this up the other day at Springfield Brewing Company. It's their Italian Pilsner. Think a Peroni. Some might say Moretti, but for me, it's closer to a Peroni. I do like the crispness of an Italian Pilsner. My eyes are not wanting to work. Our small batch Italian Pilsner is a golden lager with a subtle malt backbone supporting a wonderful dry hop aroma. Clean, refreshing, and super crisp. 5% even. I'm going to pour some here. See if this is working yet. My tablet locked up on me, so I had to restart it. All right. Grady, why are you not cooperating with me? There we go. Anyways, let me get focused again. Get focused, Tom, will you? Yeah, it was a long week. I'm tired. Just like I said, there's 2 long days back to back kind of hurt. So I thought I'd start simple here. Thought about getting a cocktail together, but that was going to take too long. So I thought I just I grabbed well, I thought I grabbed 2 beers, but I don't see the second one here. I'll go grab another one real quick. Anyway, so Sláinte. Oh man, that really is a nice, clean, crisp beer, I tell you. So I'm starting with some cheap whiskey. Usually I start good and work down, but I'm gonna start cheap and work up. Anyways, this is a Kentucky bourbon straight whiskey. This I picked up from Trader Joe's back in November. I remember if it was October or November. I think it was November of last year. I'm gonna pour about an ounce there. Set this down and get it out. Do a quick Boilermaker before I have the good whiskey. Get something in my system to start helping the old bones feel better. Anyway, Sláinte. spectacles, testicles, wallet, watch, and oh yeah, that'll start working in a couple minutes. So that beer is from Springfield Brewing Company. Their sister company, right next door to them, is Tiakida Spirits, and I have their Arcadia. Bourbon whiskey finished in vanilla barrels. And this is at 92 proof. As you see, I've gone through most of it. Drank a lot when I first got it because it was so good. And I tried to slow her down a little bit. But I got it back in December, so I'm going to give myself a rather generous pour, though. In my Tiakida glass. A little more generous than that. Reminds me of the part Smokey and the Bandit, if you've seen that movie. Gonna need a speedy car. A little speedier than that. Anyways, Big and Little Enos Burdett. Anyways, shit, there we go. Let's launch in my Tiakida glass here. Slightly different than your standard Glencairn, but I love this shape. What I like about this whiskey is, again, that extra vanilla sitting in those vanilla barrels. Oh my gosh. Missed some comments here. My bad. Oh, excuse me. Dude, your hair is rad. Armadillo, thank you. I haven't heard that in a lot of years. So my wife and I had a friend who had a shop here in town, but she decided to close up shop and retire. And that was about, I don't know, gosh, probably at least 4 months ago, maybe longer. So I decided I wasn't going to cut it until I haven't found anybody that I want to cut it yet. So it's just been growing. So I'm right about at pandemic life, right? During COVID, I just said, screw it, let it grow. I'm kind of right about there now, but it's getting hotter, so I'm probably going to have to shave it soon. I appreciate that, man. I really do. Anyways, I really like this whiskey. I'm a big fan of vanilla anyway. So a lot of distilleries will add French oak staves to capture a little extra vanilla. But here in an actual vanilla barrel, it really picks up those nice soft vanilla notes. An extremely approachable 92 proof whiskey. Gosh, it's so good. You may pick up some subtle fruit notes in the middle, but make no mistake, the vanilla really is a star here. But you do have some nice barrel notes in the finish, with that the original aging and then the addition of that vanilla barrel. You got these nice, very subtle spice notes right at the end. You might pick up some allspice, some cinnamon. For me, I'm picking up just the slightest hint of ginger in there as well. Maybe a little nutmeg. That could be just me, though. I tend to feel spice notes more than most, but I miss a lot of fruit notes. You're only gonna. I tell folks you're only gonna taste what you know. Well, I use a lot of spices when I cook, but I don't eat a lot of dark fruits. So whereas some might pick up date and or fig, if you don't eat those things, your mind's not going to interpret it that way. But I really feel those spice notes for me. What's in the drink? Well, just this. Let me show you this bottle again here. This is the Arcadia bourbon from Tiakida Distillery right here in Springfield, Missouri. This is their bourbon whiskey finished in vanilla barrels. Reading a little bit from their bottle here. A wise storyteller once said, I don't think they're talking much about the whiskey here, but anyways, there we go. And our Arcadia vanilla finished bourbon whiskey captures the sweet, soft, velvety notes of vanilla. I mentioned soft vanilla before I even read this. Balanced with a blend of deep oak, yes. Subtle spice, yeah, I mentioned subtle spice. Rich cocoa, yeah, I did talk about cocoa and nougat. Yeah, I don't know if I'm feeling the cocoa in all honesty, but yeah, you definitely could get that nougat like flavor. Gosh, I do like this bourbon though. I probably ought to finish it up. Like I said, I got it back in December, I think. It was before Christmas. It might have been late November, but I think it was probably early December when I got it anyway. Um, I have ideas for cocktails with it, but it is so good. It's just so unbelievably tasty, neat. I'm not gonna. You don't want to. You don't want to put ice in it. I wouldn't. I mean, you can. I wouldn't, but you can. I don't order an old fashioned out a lot because it's become a trend to put that big cube in there. If you go back to the origins of the cocktail old fashioned, it was typically served straight up, which means it was chilled, very well chilled, but then either poured into a rocks glass or a coupe and wasn't served with ice. But today that's become commonplace that you have to serve an old fashioned with an ice cube. And there are a few places that know me, so they will serve me an old fashioned in a coupe. Just chill with no ice in the glass. Uh, but I have done Manhattan and various Manhattan inspired cocktails with this. I prefer a straight up cocktail. I don't like ice in my glass, but I've noticed younger generations do, even a lot of my generation, in all honesty. I am the very first year of Gen X, and as much as I hate to admit it, because of my, I've got three older siblings, all boomers, so I might have some of those traits as well. I do have more. I do have more Gen X traits. I am getting curmudgeon like in my old age, though. But what I think sets me apart from boomers is I feel like boomers are just mad for the sake of being mad, right? They're just mad at anything they don't quite understand, and they're not gonna try to learn the truth. They're not gonna find the science behind anything. They're just gonna be mad. Whereas me, I am very curmudgeon like, but when I'm mad, I have a very specific reason. If I'm going to tell you something, I'm going to tell you exactly what irritates me and why it irritates me. I'm not just going to say a generality. Well, and that's just because, which is what boomers tend to do. Fucking boomers. You're very welcome, Armadillo. gosh, this is such. I haven't had this. I got down to that low in the bottle. I thought, well, but now when you get that low, you probably ought to finish it up, and that's kind of where I'm at this moment. So I decided to have some because I was having that. Springfield Brewing Company, or Bruco as they're known here in town, beer. I picked up that Italian Pilsner the other day when I was out there because we had an extremely warm few days. I mean, there were summer days here in spring, but something happened and I wasn't able to drink them then. But I am off tomorrow and it's going to be nice tomorrow. So what sets the Italian Pilsner apart from others? Well, it is probably closer. What's the word I'm looking for? It's I'm not going to say German Pilsner, because German Pilsner, you've got those nice nobles to hang on to. And it's certainly not an American style, but the nice thing about the Italian Pilsner for me anyway is that, again, it's very crisp, very almost champagne-like carbonation, very tight. Oh, gosh. Gosh, that whiskey's so tasty. So you've got Springfield Brewing Company's been around since '97. Tiaki Da, Springfield Brewing Company, bought out another distillery here in town that was actually right next to them, called Missouri Spirits, and they kind of and it just kind of morphed into Tiaki Da Distillery. They are two separate buildings per se, I guess, but they're right there next to each other. I know the owners, they're just incredible people. And I've known a lot of the employees there for, well, at least a couple of them for decades. Employees seem to change up quite a bit, but there are several that I know there on here and there, this side or that side. One of the distillers, Brandon Moore, I've known for quite a long time, and others that I've known even longer. Oh man, this whiskey is just gorgeous, man. So I did remember to bring out another glass, but apparently I forgot to bring out another beer. I'm going to step off camera just for a second, so don't go away. I'll be right back. So I did mention earlier that I'm working, or I did work. Fridays and Saturday. I did a back-to-back Friday and Saturday, which I don't typically do. David is watching. Well, David, if you're still with me, Slunching, I appreciate you tuning in. I usually tell folks, if you have questions or comments, feel free to ask. I will put them on the screen if I remember to, unless you're just being an asshat, then I won't. If you're being a peckerwood, I will not. But anyways, Lodge. So we kind of took some shortcuts with dinner tonight. My wife picked up one of the heat meats at Sam's, but we tend to add some extra touches. Usually I take care of it, but she's taking care of everything tonight. That's why I brought up that I was working at work the 2 days. So she's feeling sorry for for me because I'm old and my bones hurt. So she's doing everything today. She must feel sorry for me. anyways, I digress. I'm just about done with this, but I want to show you the bottle one more time if you're just tuning in and weren't there when I first showed it. Tiyakida. Anyways, Arcadia bourbon whiskey finished in vanilla barrels. It's a 92 proof whiskey. I mean, I didn't show that very long there anyways. But I gotta be honest, I hadn't had it, and I probably hadn't looked at it in about 2 months, and having it now, oh my God, I forgot how gorgeous this particular whiskey is. All right, so I did grab another Italian Pilsner to have with you to finish off this video. I pounded the first one fast to get some, get some medicine in the system right away. I was in some pain, man. Yeah, the alcohol doesn't necessarily kill the pain. It just gets you to where you don't care about it as much. It's still gonna hurt, but okay, I'm okay now. I'm not thinking about the pain as much now. Let me show you this can again. Italian Pilsners from Springfield Brewing Company. I'll show you that if you want to pause this and read that yourself. I'll read it one more time, though. Our small batch Italian Pilsner is a golden Pilsner with a subtle malt backbone supporting wonderful dry hop aroma. Yeah, this beer is just nice. Look how beautiful that pours, too. I mean, that's just gorgeous. Anyway, Sláinte. So to everybody that tuned in tonight, thank you. I appreciate you tuning in. I'm off tomorrow, so I may jump on tomorrow. Who knows? I never do. I'm just winging it, man. I'm a big fan of spontaneity. Just get a lot of folks want to, break every moment down, and they do the videos and they edit. I even when I don't do live videos, I don't edit shit. If I make a mistake, I make a mistake. I put it in all out there, warts and all, man. Nothing is ever perfect in life. Sure isn't. Here we go. So there's no point trying to make it so. Just let it be, man. Just let it be. There's a song in there somewhere. Let me think a minute. Anyways, let it be, let it be. Anyway, I didn't write that. I didn't write that, man. Anyway, I digress. I'm from the Whiskey Whisperer, Whiskey Evangelist, prolific whiskey drinker, purveyor of wisdom, and oh man, that beer is just gorgeous. Nice, crisp, herbal hop finish. Oh, it's just absolutely beautiful. Yeah, again, very tight, almost champagne-like carbonation. It's just a beautiful beer. Anyways, excuse me. I might have some gas, man. it was cruciferous vegetable day, man. Anyways, Dom, the beer whisperer, beer evangelist, prolific beer drinker, purveyor wisdom, all around good guy, Sláinte. Thanks for tuning in, folks. Have a good weekend, y'all.